Hiya. All right. Thanks for joining me tonight. Today, whenever this is, who knows? In internet land, YouTube land, time is irrelevant. What are we doing here then? Good question, as ever. Well, my name's Matthew Elvis Brown. You may know me. Well, if you're watching this, you're probably subscribed to my channel or you've clicked on a link from somewhere else because you're interested in the title, or you've just followed me on YouTube or other social media. Now, for a while, well, first of all, what is this? What is this? Before I start getting into specifics and the nitty-gritty, well, this is me talking, okay? So, if you like, this part of my channel is called ETA, okay? Elvis Talks About. Estimated time of arrival by the time I've got all this edited and put up and everything. But, so the origins of this, well, I've been doing this channel for 5 years or so. Have I been doing it for 5 years? Nearly 6 years. And a lot's changed since then. When I first started, I just had my little Squire Strat and I was doing some mods to it and talking about it and playing a little bit. And eventually I got more into sounds and pedals and things, and it became about the jams rather than the guitar per se. And there was a period where I started doing just, well, how to put it, videos with no talking. There was a trend of no talking. You still see it on YouTube videos, no talking. And I kind of thought, oh, maybe people just don't want to hear me talk, so I'll just do music. And I would come on my videos and I'd wave at the camera and try and do a big smile and communicate non-verbally, which was fun. And there's still a lot of that content on my channel. Go and check it out. Pedalscapes season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I started adding a bit of talk back in before and after to do a bit of context. And I started enjoying it and realised actually I quite like talking to you, to the camera, to the people out there in YouTube land, in social media, internet land. And most recently I started a podcast with a couple of friends, which we've had fun doing. So here we are, where I'm doing no music. It's all talking, no music. There you go. So it's Elvis Talks About. So I'm hoping to maybe occasionally throw up a video in this format, talking head to you, the audience. Hello, Mum. And look at things, talk about things. I mean, I'm always moaning. Most recently, I've been moaning about bloody USPS. I mean, I feel like, don't get me wrong, this is like Ronnie Corbett in his armchair or something, on the Two Ronnies, where he's going to sit down and tell you some big shaggy dog story with a punchline. I'm afraid just have a laugh as you go along, because I haven't really got a punchline for you. But I mentioned the EMP podcast earlier, which I've been doing with my good friends. Well, I'm Elvis, E. Morpheus Millhouse is Mo, M. And Pops Productions is P. So EMP podcast. Now, both those fine, upstanding chaps have been very generous and sent me a couple of bits and pieces. So I eventually gathered a few bits and pieces together for them to send off to them, sort of in a way. Excuse me while I digest my lunch. In a way a gesture of thanks for their generosity, and to be able to share something with them that hopefully they'll be able to put to good use for their channels respectively. So I got these boxes together, care boxes, going to the good old US of A, and another mate had suggested that they only send stuff to the US with Royal Mail because they've had problems in the past. So I thought that was in my head. So I sent it off to the Royal Mail, one to Mo, one to Pops, and they said 7 to 9 days. Lo and behold, it arrived at the New York sorting offices. They got sent out to their respective states. One's in Texas, one's in North Carolina, and then radio silence, mate. Radio silence. Turns out the one sent to North Carolina, the address was unknown. When we've worked out that they've been told what the address is, the post office people have gone to the post office and given them the address, made sure that everything's there, and said, look, if there's any problem, hold it at the post office. But no, they returned to sender. Thank you very much, USPS. And I'm still waiting for that one. So anyway, I was near where the mail comes in, and I noticed there's a box in for me. So I checked it out, and it wasn't the one that was returned to sender. It was the one that is still saying it's in Pasadena in Texas, and the mail, the postmaster there has actually said to Pops, "I will find it and get it to you." Well, guess what? That's back here in London with me, and they're saying that the reason for return was the address was unknown and the person didn't respond. And well, I don't know. It looks like Royal Mail have done their part, but USPS have had an epic failure. So, well, there's my first little whinge. So now I'm going to get these bloody things back. Hopefully, Mo's one. I mean, it says it's going to be delivered to Victoria sometime soon in London. So hopefully that will get here soonest. And then I've got to, probably rebox them because they've been beaten up halfway around the globe, and send them back out again at my cost. So I'm going to make a claim with the Royal Mail and get the money back for that, but it's going to cost me double to get it sent with a courier instead of through the postal system. Hopefully that'll get there. So have you had any issues with sending stuff going missing in the post? Please join in, create a dialogue, comment down below and let me know. Have you got any suggestions, maybe? Who's a good, reliable company to use? So start the discussion down below in the comments. And, blimey, I've been talking, for coming on for 8 or 9 minutes. So this is what these posts are going to be like. So I'm going to basically end the inaugural episode of ETA, Elvis Talks About, here. Let me know what you think in the comments. If it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, comment, join me on Patreon, check out my other videos of music and bits and pieces like that. I probably will edit this and add a little bit of background music to it, as is my want. And, come back, watch another video. My name's Matt. This is Elvis Talks About, episode 1, inaugural episode. Signing out. Cheers. Thank you. Blimey. Bye-bye. Woo.